Black Ops 4 is unfortunately a game I don't have a lot of nice things to talk about. But today, that's different, because today we have a new game mode to play here on the Peasant Box. We have what I like to call Black Ops 4 with 90% less bullshit. Now, I don't think this playlist is going to save you if you didn't like the game before, but I do think it's a hell of a lot better than it was before. Say goodbye to specialist equipment, specialist weapons, and gear. That's right, no more equipment charge, acoustic sensor, body armor, stem shot, seeker drone, tempest, gravity slam, war machine, mesh mines, attack dogs. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And if you pick a grenade, or a trophy system, or a combat axe, you get it on respawn. You'll see me abusing that here in the gameplay a little bit, but here's the thing. This is how Black Ops 2 worked. You could have flak jacket and tac mask to counter such things as concussions and frags. And those concussions and frags cost perk points. So there's a trade-off, and by George, there's counterplay. See, before in Black Ops 4 you could run a frag grenade, but it would replace your far more useful specialist ability. Why would I give up mesh mines for a frag grenade, or the reactor core? Why would I give up the cluster grenade for a concussion, or a 9-bing for a frag? I just wouldn't. And so that area of the game kind of was left unused by me. Now, I'm not saying none of them were useful, I'm just saying most of them in most situations were less useful than the specialist equipment that came with your specialist just for playing that specialist. You didn't even have to be really that special, you just picked them and you got the thing. Now, that's gone, you don't have to worry about that. So, just equip frags, concussions, molotovs, and you'll be on your merry way to an actually fun gameplay experience. Now, actually fun is subjective, and I understand that, so let me backtrack a little bit and say the same thing again twice so you heard me. A more fun experience. See, the thing is you can like the other system all you want, but you cannot argue with the objective fact that that other system put in a shit ton of variables. Variables that I don't much care for in a Twitch shooter like Call of Duty, about staying alive. That was kind of a poorly worded sentence. Let me say that again. Call of Duty is about staying alive. It's a Twitch shooter. It's easy to die, it's easy to kill, and it's about maximizing your killing potential without getting killed. And how does one maximize their killing potential? Well, they get kills, they learn the maps, they know how to fight multiple enemies, their aim is good, their map knowledge is good, and that all comes together to them staying alive and getting kill streaks, and those kill streaks get them more kills, it helps them gain more map control, and their killing ability is multiplied by how well they're doing. Now, when you have specialist abilities and specialist weapons, yeah, you can gravity slam 4 people, but you didn't really earn it. And hell, you guys have seen my gameplay that I will always reference in my video I made, and I honestly can't remember exactly where it was. I've gotten full mid-tier streaks because I used a Tempest. I've won free-for-all games because of Juno, Nomad's guard dog. I've gotten out of gunfights against people that are better than me because I had a seeker drone. And you see, that's just not right. Now with the specialist in Black Ops 3, that was the first time we had really seen that. In Infinite Warfare, that was the second iteration. I think it was more balanced in some ways, but still ultimately imperfect. The division system was this weird neutered version of the idea. And then we had Black Ops 4's system, which decided to spit in the eye of God himself. What would fatigue me throughout my play sessions of Black Ops 4 was that, well, I'm alive now, and I might not be at any given time because of something that's very hard to counter or is just completely out of my control. Walk into a room full of barbed wire and Torque's microwave shield, or you get reactor cored through a wall while trying to capture an objective, or you get cluster grenaded off your spawn, or just war machined in general. Even abilities like Seraph's handgun, which I guess is a weapon, not an ability, either way, can just round the corner and just one-shot you. What were you to do? It's so fun not worrying about the other shoot a drop. I'm not worried about bullshit around every corner. It's gonna be about that person and their ability to use their kit, and their ability to shoot and aim, their ability to throw a grenade and arc it properly. I'm not gonna make Call of Duty out to be this super technical game that's almost paramount to art, but on the one hand, it kind of is. Fans of the series appreciate that, but for me it's hard to appreciate that when you have all of those excess variables, and those variables just aren't present here, and that's a lot of fun. The big one is stem shot and armor. I've complained about this a lot. And the fact that I don't have to worry about somebody hyper healing or worry about somebody tanking an extra shot is so nice. It's more consistent that way. In my opinion, consistency in a Twitch shooter is gold. I feel like they just wanted to avoid being Black Ops 2.5 too badly. And when they did that, they avoided the tried and true methods and went for the new and stupid. I will always push for innovation unless the innovation is obstructing my gameplay experience, in which case go back to tried and true. A couple more things to say. If they remove this game mode, I will throw a hissy fit on this channel. If this is a temporary game mode, I'm going to be upset. It needs to stay, because this game mode isn't a gimmick. The rest of the multiplayer is the gimmick. This is a, hey guys, we heard you didn't like all the bullshit in our game, so here's the playlist without it. Honestly, the game should have launched like this, or with this playlist already in effect. It's honestly pretty insulting as a Call of Duty player to play something that doesn't value your ability to stay alive and get kills by adding in a ton of bullshit that does nothing but frustrate you. Now, a lot of YouTubers, they're really good at lobby shopping, finding an easy lobby, pub stomping, and showing that, hey, skill still reigns supreme. Unfortunately, as a mid-tier, slightly above average player, I can attest to the fact that I fuck up people that are better than me if I have those abilities charged, and I can throw them off their game. And you might think that's kind of fun, and yeah, it was kind of fun in Black Ops 3, it was kind of fun in Infinite Warfare. It's kind of a lot less fun now, because when I am that good player, I really hate being thrown off my game. And when I'm the bad player, throwing a good player off their game with something like a gravity spike or a Tempest shot, it doesn't feel good. Again, if you just want numbers to fly up on your screen, and for you to go higher up on the scoreboard because you used your Tempest, that's fine. I'm not gonna make fun of you for it. But that's really not why I play Call of Duty. This is basically Black Ops 2.5, but with still some quirks that are specific to Black Ops 4. Like you get 100 points for an assist, so it still goes off that EKIA system. It also still has manual healing, but it's consistent manual healing. No one's gonna be healing faster than anybody else, which is nice. I liked the gunplay in this game. If you don't like it, that's fine. Maybe it's because I love Halo and I love Battlefield, so I'm used to games that have either more health or more recoil to control. Maybe that's why it's fine for me, but to the people that say that they light somebody up with 20 rounds and still can't kill them, I would say fix your network connection or your aim, because that's crazy. That's a crazy overdramatic statement, and the people that say this game just basically feels like Halo, people just tank hundreds of shots, I'm sorry, no, they don't. I like that I have an extra handful of milliseconds to decide my fate in a gunfight. That gives me more choice. So does manually healing, that gives me more choices as well. The 150 health, the EKIA system, and the manual healing system are specific to Black Ops 4, and that makes the game interesting. The other systems in the game, I don't think made the game interesting at all. They made it annoying and less competitive. They added more variables you had to deal with. You had to always know that you could be taken off your streak at any given moment by any amount of bullshit. And good players that are much better than me have complained about this as well. But we're 5 months into the game and we haven't seen anything like this playlist yet, and oh my god, I wonder if maybe David Vonderhaar is just a little bit too concentrated on Blackout to let the old MP fans get their fix of, you know, at least a decently balanced multiplayer experience. Whatever. Treyarch, we trust my ass. This playlist needs to stay, because this playlist is exactly what this game needed to be, tried and true. Because at a certain point, you start to neglect the fan base that built you, because the people that buy COD every year know they're buying COD every year. It's always funny when someone's like, oh, you still play COD, as if like the person doesn't know all of the annoying aspects of Call of Duty. It's not Treyarch's job, is it, to make the game more annoying, less consumer friendly, more frustrating? I would hope not. I hope this game mode stays in Black Ops 4 forever, because in my opinion, it's the best way to play the game. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I think more variables in a Twitch shooter just ends up being annoying. I think the specialist system in this game is broken beyond belief, and although some of the weapon balance in this game is still not good, it's so much easier to deal with in a game that's just 100 times less frustrating. And this playlist is a version of Black Ops 4 that's like 100 times less frustrating. Okay, maybe 90. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you guys. Goodbye.